tell me a little bit about your volunteering role.
Um, my immediate answer would be which one?
But I know that you are a very busy bee and you do a lot of volunteering, don't you?
Yeah. Well, at the moment, I'm currently doing three different volunteer roles,
Wow,
and one of them's only about twice a year, which is the Funky Club Nights. It's a nightclub for people with disabilities, and I'm one of the people in charge of doing the advertising, and I'm the compere on the nights.
fantastic.
So
Lots of hard work there, I bet.
yeah, in the lead up to a club night, it can get quite busy, and then it's just a case. Well, I wouldn't say just a case, but after that, it's more hoping that the night goes smoothly and everyone has a good time.
Brilliant. And what about your other roles?
On Tuesday mornings, I volunteer at a charity shop, EACH, which stands for East Anglia Children's Hospice. I'm usually based on the shop floor, keeping it tidy, stacking the shelves, answering questions from customers when I can, and if not, then pointing them towards someone who might be able to help. I've recently been doing more cleaning than stacking. The shop's been refurbished and needs a bit of attention to keep it nice and smart.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I've been working there for I think 6 years this year,
Oh, wow.
and I really enjoy it.
And what about with your work for CVS?
Right, well, I write articles for the blog, all to do with volunteering and different aspects of that. So I've written articles before about things like how how volunteering can challenge stigma,
Mm.
so the way people
Mm.
might perceive others. Well, the volunteer basically. I've my 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 latest article was about like the benefits of volunteering. Um, I've written about kind of like how to get into volunteering in the first place. So, kind of all the things that you might need to do when you're looking for voluntary work, things like that. And then there's the online coffee mornings, which is usually when someone from an organisation does a presentation and about what they do, what their work, what the organisation does, and what they want what they want from volunteers, basically.
Mm.
So if they're looking for volunteers, which they usually are, they talk a bit about what they'd like people to help with, and if um, sometimes people come to those online for those to because they want to find volunteer work, and in some ways it's a bit like matchmaking
Oh, brilliant. Yeah.
in that sense.
Yeah.
But sometimes people come from other organisations as well, and that can form network to do a bit of
Mm.
networking and
Yeah.
stuff.
Brilliant. Lots of volunteering. You sound like a real busy
Yeah,
bee, don't you? So, how did you start getting into volunteering?
it was some years ago, that's for sure. I was about to mention somewhere that called Volunteers Plus, where I found out a few things about
Mhm.
volunteering, but it was so long ago that I don't remember much about it. except that I found out about other companies through other places where
Right, yeah.
I could volunteer at that time. There was there was a company called Youth Action, which had various projects that
Hmm.
people could get involved in volunteering with,
Yeah.
and um, I did some. I did at least two different different projects with them.
Hmm.
Um, so I don't know. I guess I just kind of tried out a few things. At the time, I was looking for a career in admin. Um, so I was trying to do volunteer work that would kind of put me towards that. Um,
It's a
but
really
now,
good
to be
idea.
honest, yeah, in the end, I realised that I'm more of a people person than a
Yeah.
sitting behind desks doing answering the phone kind of person. Not that I'm knocking that at all, but it's not really what I'd want to be doing.
That's really interesting. So doing that volunteering kind of, made you decide what path you wanted to be on and what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I enjoy what I do so much
Mm.
that I wouldn't want to give anything up.
And what do you enjoy most
And
about volunteering?
yeah, I like talking to people. I like helping people. I like being helpful, doing
Mm.
things that are things that are constructive and positive and productive.
Brilliant.
I think that's probably it in a nutshell. I just en- enjoy doing it, and I like um, being able to kind of in one way or another make a difference to whether it's somebody's experience of shopping or just generally in life.
Yeah.
Like for example, the Funky Club is a great way to meet people.
Yeah.
So it gives people who come to the club nights a chance to make new friends or just enjoy a night out dancing.
Yeah. It sounds like your volunteering is amazing. You're really helping people, and it must be so rewarding for you.
I like the way it's more flexible than paid work. Obviously, you still have to show up on time and all the sorts of stuff that you do with other work. But in some ways, it's more flexible. So, say I don't know if I need any time off for whatever reason, I'd only have to ask, and usually that would be fine. There's not like a whole procedure that you have to go down, which you might do
Mm.
with other,
Yeah. Yeah.
um, not as formal.
Yeah. People can work around you and what time you want to give. So yeah, much more flexible. You're
Yeah.
right. Have you
Mm.
got a particular highlight? Anything, any particular memory or highlight of your volunteering work?
In the past, and hopefully will do again, I've been helping out with Tai Chi classes.
Oh wow, fantastic.
Yeah, I've basically what's the word? Demonstrating some of the exercises and stuff.
Brilliant.
So the so my the teacher does most of that, but when me as the class assistant would sometimes demonstrate the things with her or just be in the group with the others and show show how it's done really.
Amazing. That's brilliant. So
Quite
yeah, again, really varied. All your roles are, completely different, aren't they? Fantastic. Um, so what would you say to someone who didn't wasn't sure about whether to volunteer or not?
def- definitely go for it. Even though you don't get paid for volunteering, you get rewarded with usually a thank you. So, sometimes satisfaction from knowing that you've done something for somebody else can feel rewarding.
Yeah.
It can really build. build your self-confidence.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for taking time to talk to me today. I mean, you just sound so busy and so positive about volunteering. So, you've been fantastic for answering my questions. Thanks very much.
Pleasure.